Got to talk about today. Welcome to ADISHATTV Gaming Time. Here is the intro. Before we start, editing, I'm not so sure how it's going to go. It might be bad or it might be okay. Okay, starting off with Crash Twinsanity. Now, do you remember this game when it came out back in 2004? Well, rumours are going back once again that it may actually come back to PlayStation 4 as a remastered. Well, hopefully to the PlayStation 4 and on the Xbox One. Why? Because a letter got sent from a ex-designer of a company that worked on Crash Twinsanity, basically saying that they're hoping they want to work with Vicarious Visions to make a Crash Twinsanity remastered, because to be honest, this is what we want. Yes, Crash Team Racing is something that we want, but I feel like Crash Twinsanity is more what we want than anything else. So hopefully this will happen one day, and I'll leave a video in the cards that I did on my main channel of Not Caddy, of basically titled Crash Twinsanity may come to PlayStation 4. So hopefully that will happen. Hopefully. Right, I want to talk a little bit about this. Uncharted: The Lost Legacy and the film. Now this is a video game series where we talk about video games and stuff that's got to do with video games. If a video game's got to do with films, we'll talk about that. So with the film, not much has been said, but as you know, Tom Holland has been cast to play, most rumoured, the young Nathan Drake. So I'm guessing the actual Nathan Drake has not been cast yet. Now, it's funny with this film that we know who the director and the writer is going to be. The IMDb link will be in the description. We don't know much of the storyline. We don't really know so much about everything. But considering now we've heard of one person getting cast, Tom Holland from the Spider-Man Homecoming, and also coming up next year, the Avengers Infinity War, we could get more information about this, from more casting to more information about the story and where does this take place. If it's separate, a different storyline, or is it just talking about young Nathan Drake, or is it just a story that's in the video games, and for instance they want to make Uncharted 1 a film. We don't know, basically. I have heard some people are not liking this as of films that, like YouTuber films and also video game films, don't do well. Well, Lady America did actually quite better than all of the other films that ever got made, because I thought that was really, really good. But with video game films, I don't watch most of them. But if I was into Assassin's Creed, I would watch that film, assuming it's A15. I don't really care about Assassin's Creed. But with Uncharted, obviously I will watch it. And people say, but I'm hearing that this may fail and it will never happen. Well, we've got a casting person. One person's been cast. I have some hope that it will happen. And hopefully your negative thoughts are either gone, persuaded, or just a hater. And also with The Lost Legacy, as you know, that's going to be coming out next month. I'm hoping I may or may not get it. It's carrying some elements from Uncharted 4, and it's going to be different. The story's play is going to be different, and if you do see in the making of Uncharted, it's in a way different, but a bit the same with the same elements. And I've learned that this Chloe person is from the previous Uncharted game, which is, I think it was Uncharted 2, and the demon was from Uncharted 4, who's now a bad guy, but now I guess the good bad guy, then we've seen Nathan Drake and Samuel. In my opinion, Uncharted 4 is the best game of the Uncharted series. Moving away from that, the Batman Telltale series. Alright, episode 1 of season 2 was quite wow. They came back quite strongly. The new Batman suit looks amazing. It does, and the episode did quite well. Spoiler: the Riddler dies at the end. I'm assuming he gets killed from a shotgun from either that Joker character or someone else. Also, Amanda Waller's also in this episode, and I think she's going to be in a couple of other episodes. Just a reminder that there's only 5 episodes of the Batman Telltale series. Now, no trailers or nothing has been released of episode 2 yet, so we're hoping to see what's going to happen soon enough. And speaking about all this Batman stuff, I was going to talk about Batman Arkham, about the video game stuff, but this is more relevant. Now, Batman Arkham Origins is available on the PlayStation now, on the PlayStation 4. It is the only way that you could actually get Batman Arkham Origins. But with the Xbox One, I don't know how the system works, I don't know how the menu screen works. I only know how the menu screen works on the first Xbox, the Xbox, and the Xbox 360. Not the Xbox One, I don't have that. Batman Arkham Origins is officially on the Xbox One. I would say that this is breaking news, but yeah, again, this game was on like the PlayStation 4 beforehand. So, yeah, and also if you got, I guess, well, the graphics will be different in some way, I guess, but maybe something relating to the Batman Return to Arkham. But I'm guessing if you really want to get this game, I suggest getting it on the consoles that were previously. Now, Hello Neighbour, I didn't cover this the last 2 times I talked about this. Hello Neighbour, the beta version, has been quite glitchy from the YouTubers. Well, we don't know if this is glitchy that Tiny Bill meant it to be, or Tiny Bill didn't really realise this. But if it is still glitchy within the Xbox One and the PC, and I think the Mac release, then they're going to have some problems, because what you guys can do now on the PC and the Mac, well, I'm just guessing with the PC at the moment, you can't do those similar things on an Xbox One. An Xbox One, I think, that blocks that type of stuff and doesn't allow you to do it in a different way. You can't like download stuff. To do glitches, you usually have to do a couple of stuff, but when I get Hello Neighbour, I think I'll just play through before doing any glitches. And I'm not sure how does that work out with Steam. So yeah, but the full Hello Neighbour game will be out this month. Feels good to say that. Alright, so I was reading with an article about Spyro 1, 2 and 3 that it may come back. Now, we've heard some rumours that it might come back. It's got hinted in the Crash Bandicoot Eccentricity. One of the articles saying that, suggesting that there's no release date, but they're suggesting if this game was going to come, it would come in September 2018. Now, from what I believe, then Crash and also Spyro have some sort of the same anniversary within the same month, as I've planned my 2 documentaries about Spyro and Crash within in September, unless if I need to double check. But this is like with Crash Twinsanity, it will happen eventually. Just give Vicarious Visions and Activision and anyone else who might be involved with this, including the voice actors, just give them time. Spyro 1, 2 and 3, give it time. Crash Team Racing, give it time. It's just like with these things, I feel like it will happen. I have some positive thoughts that it's definitely going to happen. But we're going back to smart stuff. One of the things I will say is that they will have to change some stuff out of the graphics and make it look quite good. And maybe might get that Spyro 3 demo before this comes out, and you might be able to play it from the Eccentricity. Like, you may get an update one day, and it might be actually for something useful. So yeah. So that's it. I haven't done a long one like that in ages. I'm away. I am on holiday. Well, actually Friday today is our last day. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Sorry for the recent lack of uploading. It's just I've been a bit busy, tired, and just doing stuff in Alton Towers. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please check out this stuff here, which is hopefully mine, and please check out some other stuff that I've previously talked about. You'll find out when it should be coming out now. Anyway, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.